What it do, YouTube? We're back with another one. Let me let my windows real quick. Like I'm about to do a drive-by or I just finished one. Hey, how y'all doing, man? It's been a minute. Well, not really. Kinda. Can't remember last time I posted. It was 2 days ago, something like that. I told you I'm gonna be more consistent with these car vlogs. But yeah, I had a couple of things I need to talk about. And just vibe with me and everything. First thing, I just seen a post today. It was a couple days old, but I just seen it today. And Purrs said, leave them pretty girls alone. Get you a woman that's a 5 or 6. How do y'all feel about that? How do y'all feel? Me personally, a 5 and a 6 is not ugly person. They just average. And 6 is like slightly above average. So basically he's saying he's not saying get an ugly girl, he's saying get an average or slightly above average. Once you get, I think a 7 might be cool. I understand what he's saying when you get to the 8, 9, and 10 range. Them are the ones that are a headache. And you just gotta know what you're getting yourself into and what you're willing to deal with. That's what I think. But sometimes the 5 and 6 think they 7, 8, 9s, and 10s. So they become a headache. It's like, hey, you really not all that. Like, can we be realistic? Can we be realistic? You're not worth that. Like, when they say know your worth, that wasn't the worth they said get to know. Like, that's just me personally, man. Yeah, I feel like that's a thing. How do y'all feel? Do y'all feel like y'all should settle for a 5, 6, even though you can get a 7, 8, 9, 10, just so you don't have to deal with the headache of what that could come with that? Not saying every upper rated physically attractive woman is going to be a headache. Just the eyes of it and what they see, especially with social media. If they're on social media, they looking at people highlight reel and they really thinking these women are getting hundreds of thousands of dollars out of men. No, she's on OnlyFans. It's people paying to see her on OnlyFans. She's not getting that from like an individual man. Like, no. Don't believe me? Why you think that woman sued Shannon Sharp? OnlyFans. Well, I don't know if she was on OnlyFans. Yeah, she was, wasn't she? But yeah, just realistic standpoint. Life been lifing, trying to, day by day. I appreciate the love and support on my last video. I know I didn't talk much, but car rides helped me clear my mind, and I really didn't have much to say because life was lifing. A family member passed away exactly a week ago. The funeral is actually in a couple hours. I'm actually going to upload this as soon as I get home. So you're going to see this before the funeral. But if you watch it after the funeral is 1:30 a.m. So technically it's Saturday, the funeral today. So yeah, man, I was, had a lot on my mind a couple of days. Still on my mind, but I'm, pushing forward. I had a goal for this month. I ain't gonna lie, Duke Dennis was a big inspiration for moving forward. Just knowing what he let us into a little bit of his life when he was doing that 30-day stream with A&P Summer. He lost a family member during that, and I know he went home and came right back, like quickly. Like he wasn't gone for long. So just seeing somebody who already made it was still grinding like that, even through a similar situation I'm going through. I didn't miss a beat. I still was uploading videos, 3 to 4 videos a day. I just stuck with it and locked in. And the goal is create a habit moving forward for the rest of the year. Not saying I do 3 to 4 videos every day, but a video or 2 guaranteedly every day. Probably 2. And maybe a live stream with those 2. But I know if I'm not going to live stream, I was going to live stream, but I decided to record this. I'd rather do this than live stream because I got to get up early to get some stuff done for tomorrow or today's arrangements. So, decided like I can just go home, upload, edit, and be done. I guess he was in a rush. Car is not that nice to be doing that. It'd be quicker for me to just upload it to my phone, edit, record, edit, then live stream. Because if I stream, I'm doing at least 2 to 3 hours. Recording, it is what it is. I might drive a little bit afterwards. I might actually upload it to my phone while driving. So, that's taking some of the timing out of it, Enjoy this peaceful ride while you feel me. Had something else. Oh man. Talking to a girl. She was like a good resource for young male children and young men in general. Is the ones without father figures in their life. She think podcasting is the next best thing to show them how to be a man. Do you feel like if you was a child or you just know a young man in general, do you feel like learning how to be a man from a podcast is the best thing possible if they don't have a legitimate male figure in their life teaching them how to be a man? And do you feel like in that situation should they be watching this podcast with somebody, or do you feel like they can watch it on their own and actually get the information? Me personally, it's a two-folded thing. I know watching a podcast, you can get a lot of information, but sometimes you are questioning what you have heard. So it's like, yeah, you should get a job and make $100,000, but they're not telling you how to make $100,000. So it's like, yeah, you're telling me what is needed to be a man, but you're not telling me how to get the things that are required to be a man. You see what I'm saying? Like, they're not telling you how to go get a car and how to get low interest rate or no interest on it. They're not telling you the pros and cons. Well, sometimes they do tell you the pros and cons of a brand new car and a used car. The pros and cons of buying it fully out cash or financing or leasing. It's benefits to all three. And a lot of times, it's really in the black communities like this, some in other communities, they convince you buying a car outright is the best thing to do instead of paying a note. But you can also put this in perspective. A car costs $50,000. If you buy it outright in cash, I mean, you spend $50,000 plus tax on that car. But you can get that same $50,000 car without even putting a down payment on it. You got the $50,000, but you can get that car without putting a down payment on it and wait 45 days to pay a bill on it, right? Now, I guess you can do with some of that $50,000. Invest it. So now some of that money can be working for you to make more money. You can put it in a savings account where the savings account compound interest on it. Put it like this. Apple, you can put that $20,000 into an Apple savings account, right? That savings account can get you anywhere between 3 to 4% a year, but it's going to compound every month of what's in the savings account. So you can see it work, and they're going to deposit that interest in your account every month, right? You have a whole nother option right there. And that's why I need to start doing that. I've been investing in stocks. So every paycheck I buy some stock, but I need to start putting some more money into my savings account instead of it being whenever I buy some with Apple, with my Apple card. Learn the value of a credit card. A credit card do have its pros and cons. Overusing it is bad, but if you use it and pay it before the due date, where you have interest rate come on it, it's very beneficial. That's what they don't tell you, especially if the credit card give you bonuses. So like, hey, you got the $10 for this food, but your credit card is gonna get you, like the Apple card, it's gonna give you 3% back at this place. But you got the $10, so you can literally spend the $10 on your Apple credit card, and within a day or two when it actually clear, or you probably can do it as soon as it happens, pay off the balance. And you got 3% cash back right there. I know my debit card used to do that, but I don't know if they still do that because they got bought out by another company. And I had some cash back in there. I don't know if it's still there. Yeah, that's a whole nother thing. Dang, this camera be just moving on its own. Oh man, what else, man? That was happening in the club. Oh, another thing. I be funny, but I be serious with trying to help my homies grow their podcast. I would literally, God dang, you gonna go? You don't want me to let you out? They told me to go, yeah, it's funny, but I be so serious, like trying to get them subscribers. And he was like, hey, you doing it for content? I said, hey, real talk, the video I'm recording now is like practice. It's like, this is just me getting used to recording and talking and having a camera in my face. This is practice. I'm not using it because the music and stuff, and then it's like editing, and then YouTube gotta do the erase the song edit and stuff like that to keep it where it's not copyright and I can still get paid for it. It's funny how I do it, but I'm getting the job done and you getting a subscriber at the end. And he be like, man, you just so childish. But I'm like, hey, your goal is to get 1,000 subscribers. Your stuff is he got a podcast, so it's like, it's unique. So y'all are getting views and stuff, but views on YouTube don't always translate into subscribers. It's way to get to subscribers, but again, that's not always guaranteed. But what you can do is hand to hand, mouth to mouth, get these subscribers. And I hear your goal, and I'm gonna help you out with it. So, yeah. A lot of people won't even do that for their homies. Like, and he was like, man, why you don't never tell nobody you do YouTube? I said, well, a lot of people already seen my stuff. Not saying just from my city. It's not a guarantee. But it's like, hey, if they find it, they find it. My stuff is unique. Mine is acquired taste. I try to appeal to multiple frames of people, but what you might see of mine is not might be your acquired taste. It might be one out of the 16 things I post is acquired taste, but you gonna see probably, like, put it like this: my gaming is not truly popular to women, but my vlogs where I ask the questions is. These car ride vlogs probably not appealing to most women, but it is to guys. You see what I'm saying? It's different community for the different types of content I create. Yes, maybe in the future I will have different channels for my content, like Quan does. Like, he got one for car rides like this. He got the one with his blogging. He got the one for his hidden content, where it's like a raw vlog. It's stuff like that. Just getting to that level is the thing, to have multiple channels. But actually, I already did create a car vlogging channel. It got like, the last time I checked, it had like 28 subscribers. But it's like, hey, I can just post it on here and just see what it does. See what it do. It must be Vanderbilt students. They just got a party. Yeah. Just, you know, I don't mind telling people I do YouTube. I don't really say, hey, yeah, you should subscribe. If you want to subscribe. But like, yeah, it was a, hey, my homie is a L Mans. So quite often it be women who know me from Instagram. And my Instagram name is the same thing as my YouTube name, Larry D. Wilson. And instead of them just saying, oh, you Larry, they be like, hey, I know you Larry D. Wilson. And it's like, you don't have to say my full name. Like, hey, you're Larry. Yeah. But anyways, fast forward story. She was like, hey, she was really trying to flirt with me. And she was like, hey, so what's y'all podcast about? Because I told her to subscribe to my home podcast. She came back like 5 minutes later. Hey, so what's your podcast about? I don't have a podcast, but it's his podcast. You should check it out. You feel me? Oh, do you be on there? I was like, no. Then my whole go like, yeah, he do YouTube. I said, I don't really do all that. And she was like, oh, I know you. You're Larry D. Wilson. I said, oh, no, that's my twin. And she like, oh, so we lying now. All right, I see how this going. I said, no, for real. My name is Charles. My homie, like, made a face like he about to laugh. So I literally asked my homie, I said, hey, ain't my name Charles? That man didn't say a word and just had a face like, I'm not about to lie to them. I said, this man is an L man. He never just go with, I got a whole different name. Like, I don't want them to know my real name. And then she was like, yo, you follow me on Instagram. And it's like, that's really disrespectful. It's like, we follow each other. Like, don't just say I follow you. You can say you follow me, but don't say, yeah, you follow me. No, you follow me too. Like, don't be disrespectful. But Yeah, man. Just, god dang, somebody just standing in the middle of the street. That man trying to get hit. Man must be drunk with some food. Thought he gonna get an insurance check. But hey, man, I appreciate y'all for coming on this ride with me tonight. If it ain't too much, hey, can you gonna hit that subscribe button for me? And, you know, like the video. And guess what? I'm gonna be back sooner than you think. Soon, like real soon, like soon. But hey, I'm gonna catch y'all next time. Godspeed.